Good morning. I'm Dr. G. Vijay Kumar, Professor from Department of Agriculture Engineering, Sri Shanmuga College of Engineering Technology. Today we are going to discuss about the topic on agricultural drainage system. So what is the drainage is removal of excess water from the agricultural field for the environment, to create the correct environment for the field growth. So this is the inverse process of the agriculture irrigation. So irrigation is the process of applying water. The drainage is the process of removal of excess water. So that is the difference between the irrigation and the drainage system. So with this introduction, let's go to the topic. So as I mentioned, the drainage is a reverse process of irrigation. It is broadly defined as the removal or disposal of excess water from a land, usually agricultural land. So we can call it as a agricultural drainage. The terms drainage, land drainage, agricultural drainage, and field drainage are used. Land drainage is the removal of excess surface and subsurface water from the land to enhance crop growth, including the removal of soluble salts from the soil. So the salt reclamation is also one of the major problem in the agriculture. So when we are doing the drainage process, this also helps to enhance the soil nutrient levels also. And also the root zone, the root density will grow much more for the betterment of the crop growth. So what are the causes of waterlogging? The poor natural drainage systems, excessive irrigation, seepage from canals and reservoirs, submergence under floods and high rainfall, impervious soil layers, deep percolation from rainfall, obstruction of natural drainage paths, lacks of proper drainage system, climatic factors. So these factors will definitely affect the waterlogging. So that the drainage is very essential for this causes. So what are the need for agricultural drainage? The period and amount of water standing on the land surface during rainy season, number of days for which soil is workable for agricultural operations, salinity of topsoil at sowing time, the average depth of water table during cropping season, and the number of days it is critical level for crops, seasonal salinity of the root zone, average depth of water table during non-cropping season. So these to be needed for the agricultural drainage proper way. So what type of drainage systems are followed in the agriculture field? And there are three different methods are adopted. One is called a surface drainage system, second one is the subsurface drainage system, and the third one is the vertical drainage, also known as tubal drainage system. Surface drainage system is meant for the drainage process, excess removal of water on the surface of the earth soil. Subsurface, below the surface of the soil we are removing the excess water, so it's kind of infiltration water is removed. That is called the subsurface drainage system. And vertical drainage system is also from surface and subsurface by constructing the tube well. We can dig the soil and install the tubes, and from the tube the water will get drains. The downward movement of the water is known as tubal drainage. So these systems are adopted here. So in the surface drainage system, we have different type of systems are adapted, like a random drain system or parallel field drain system. So the first picture shows the random drainage system. So in this, the drainage pathway is randomly collected water from all the locations of the field. So and it is collected in the main field drains. And in the coming to the parallel field drain system, second picture shows the field drains are installed parallelly, so that all parallel systems will collect the drainage water and it goes to open ditch. So this is the collection procedure in the surface irrigation drainage system. Parallel open ditch system and fed bedding system is also kind of another surface irrigation system. All the water are collected on the surface. So parallel open ditch instead of parallel build drain. So here we are in constructing a channel open ditch system. That is the difference between previous one. And the bedding system, we are formulating the fed beds. In this connection, we are collecting the drainage water. So this is what the bedding system. Then again another important terminology is called drainage coefficient. So the drainage coefficient is defined as the amount of surplus water to be removed from the agricultural land in 24 hours. So that the plants are not stressed due to surplus water. So what is the amount of water, excess water is drained from the field for 24 hours. This measure is known as drainage coefficient. Alternatively, it is also defined as the depth of water to be removed in 24 hours from the entire drainage area. So this is the actual definition for the drainage coefficient, and what is the depth of water to be removed for 24 hours. So and also it is expressed as the low flow rate per unit area. That means the meter cube per second per kilometer square or liter per second per hectare. So this is what the unit for drainage coefficient. Thank you.